My name is Sharon and I am very excited to present today's education slot. Today's education slot was a bit tricky to prepare, as you had the title, How to Maximize Training and Networking Events, because some of you have been networking in BNI for over 8 years. So it was a bit tricky wondering, what do you tell people that have been networking today for over 8 years? But because I'm a training and events coordinator, one of my favorite values is lifelong learning, because when we stop learning, what happens to us? You see, I told you, you know everything. It's going to be a very difficult one, but I will manage. So today we want to talk about how you can maximize opportunities for training and networking to grow your referrals, because referrals lead to growth opportunities for your business in different ways. So that's what we're going to look at. So whatever we are going to talk about, just keep this slide in your mind. You can take a picture if you want. For those of you who like to update your WhatsApp status, this is a good one for your WhatsApp status. Yes? So we're going to see how you can use networking opportunities and training opportunities to grow the referrals that are out there for you. Because we are leaving a lot of money on the table during networking events, even when we come for our trainings in BNI. BNI, we have opportunities to train online, we have opportunities to train physically on Mondays, and we have online training via the university. So you have all those opportunities to grow your referrals and grow your business as a result. So what do you do when you go for a networking event? What do you do? But then I remembered, by the way, that there are visitors here. So my presentation is not in vain. I'm sure the visitors will learn something. So what do you do when you're going for a networking or a training event? So the first thing you have to do is don't just show up. You need to have a networking goal. Why on earth are you going there? What are you going to benefit? When you come for the BNI meeting today, are you just checking off the box? When you go for a training on presentation skills, is it because Roderick said your membership won't be renewed? Is that why you're training? That is not a good goal. Why are you at a training event? So you always have to know, what is the goal? Do you want to meet new people? Do you want to form a lasting connection? Do you want to help someone? Helping other people is always a good networking goal. So you can always go into a room to help other people. And what does this do for you? Because of our philosophy of givers gain, we know that if you have a goal, especially one of helping other people make business or solve a problem, then you are more likely to get somebody else to help you. So first things first, if you're taking notes, set a networking goal. The second thing you need to do and make sure you have done, if you're a BNI member, is to update your BNI Connect. Yes, some of you are looking at me wondering what that is. Yes, www.bniconnect.com. You can go there and log into your profile and see what is there. Your BNI Connect needs to be updated. Why? Because when you meet other BNI members, for those of you that are going to Spain, for example, they always check your BNI Connect. I speak because I have been at a powerful BNI convention, and people have asked you what your BNI Connect looks like. So it's important that you update it if you're going to maximize your referrals, because people immediately want to refer you. But when they find your BNI Connect not updated correctly, it says a lot about you, unfortunately. So here are a few things you need to do with BNI Connect. What does BNI Connect also do for you? It increases your visibility score, because then they get to know about you in the shortest time possible. So the first thing you have to do is make sure you have a profile with a contact and an email address. Have you ever gone to someone's BNI Connect and there's nothing? Yes, what do you feel about them? Do you feel like I should give this guy my referral? Not likely. So one, make sure there's your contact, your phone number, a working phone number. Some of you have 079. Yeah, your orange lines are still there on BNI Connect. Please go and remove them. So your contact and your email. Then you need to have a video. All of you have videos which you should upload there, because a video says a lot more. People love to watch videos these days. That's why TikTok is the number one app these days, because people enjoy videos. Number three is update your picture. Some of your pictures and you are not the same people. Please update your picture. And then you need to have keywords that talk about your business, and then you have to have your gains profile, because this helps you get referred when people see the things that you do and the things that you are good at. And then the connections. You need to have connections in BNI connect. And then the last thing that you need to do when you're updating your profile is your social media. People are very big on social media, and whenever you're at a networking event, the first thing they will ask you when you say, I do this and this and this, is your company online? Is it on Instagram? They always ask you. So make sure to increase your referrals. Please make sure you update your social media. It's not for the young people, it's for everybody. So make sure you update your BNI Connect one, and then update your social media. For our visitors in the room, your social media, please update it. And then, of course, show up and be on time. Sunrise, unfortunately, has the lowest score in attending trainings in the country. So for us, we need to pull up our socks in that department as BNI members. Why? Because we are leaving a lot of money on the table, and I'm going to show you how. So be on time and show up. Show up above all things. So when you show up at a networking event, what do? You don't show up there and distribute your business cards. Have you been at a networking event and people are just giving business cards? There's someone in the room there and that's their job to give business cards. You usually take that business card? No, usually leave it on the table and go home. Or those people that give out flyers the whole time, usually you leave them and off you go. Why? Because when you go to network, you need to first show genuine interest in the other person. Because overall, a human being wants people to know them and show interest in them above all things. So when you go for a networking event, start by showing interest in the people. When you go for a training event, don't sit in the corner with your laptop and say, I came here to be trained. Please show interest in the people that are around you. And that's a little puzzle thing that can show you what to do. Don't take people for granted. Encourage people to talk about themselves, because generally we like to hear the sound of our own voices. So when you tell the person, tell me about yourself, trust me, they will go on and on and on. And then listen and understand who that person is. Because like I told you in the start, you're there to help them. So make sure you listen and understand, and then make them feel important. And that is a good way to be remembered. Someone talked about Richard Branson at a networking event with Dr. Ivan Meisner's son, and who was 15 years old. And Branson was really paying attention to what this young man had to say. Showed genuine interest. It went a long way for Ivan Meisner, for the young man, but everyone else in the room was impressed. Not because he was Branson, but because of the things that he was doing. He was paying attention to this 15-year-old and listening to him. So show genuine interest. You stand out. It goes a long way for your visibility as a networker when you show genuine interest. And then when you're at a networking event or at a training, when you show up, ask the right questions. When you show up there, ask the right questions. And what are the right questions? The right questions help you to identify referrals for people. That is the beauty of a training and a networking event. You're able to identify referrals for people. And how do you do this? You ask just two questions. What is your biggest challenge right now? And what are you looking forward to? The challenge, there's a problem. Looking forward to, they'll be planning or bragging about something that they are doing. And right in there is where you will find referrals to give to your other chapter members. In this presentation, remember, give us gain. You're out there to help. And then always have your 60 or your 30-second pitch ready. You've been to those events where people are not ready, they stand up, they don't know what to do, they ramble. Always have yours ready. The beauty is that you're in BNI, so you always have it ready. However, try and craft it to meet the event or the training that you are attending. And, of course, have an ask. I've had many people at a training in BNI where they've been able to take and get one of their best customers because they were able to ask. I think she's editor, I don't know what chapter she is. She was able to get one of her biggest referrals from a training because she was able to ask. So we go for trainings, they tell us to stand up and introduce ourselves, we forget to ask that the person in the room right there has exactly what you are looking for. And then this one is the secret sauce of networking. It's in the follow-up. Ivan Meisner likes to say the 24/7/30. So within 24 hours, what do? You send someone an email or a WhatsApp, a form of communication that you're most likely to keep. So within 24 hours of meeting anybody at a networking event, make sure you have sent them an email. Within 7 days, reach out to them on social media. These days people like to follow immediately. I don't know, but they advise that within 7 days, because sometimes you come off as, too much if you're just jumping in there to follow them and immediately DMing them. Please don't do that. Within 7 days, make sure that is when this happens. And then within 30 days, please set up a one-to-one. Get into the habit of meeting people at their premises, visiting them. It goes a long way in getting you that referral, as well as giving you an opportunity to give a referral. So remember, the source of networking is in the follow-up. That is how you will maximize your opportunity. When you go for training, get someone, get to know them, understand who they are, and then follow up to make sure that you're memorable. Number one, you're able to help them, you're visible in their spaces. And so I would like to leave you with this quote: don't expect a seat if you have nothing to bring to the table. And what you bring to the table is your value. Yes, it's your value. So at the training and networking event, please bring something to that table. Otherwise, no one is pulling up a table. So that picture I just put for just because that power team does an amazing job in networking. Thank you very, very much.